You ever watch a horror movie that feels like it was written by a checklist? Creepy mom? Check. Useless cops? Check. Kid hiding in a closet for no reason? Big check. That's The Matriarch. I went in hoping for something fresh, but instead got deja vu in the dark. Literally.
So for little children who come unto me.
Today we're talking about The Matriarch, a new indie horror thriller from first-time director Jayden Creighton, starring Juliette Greenfield, Kate Logan, and Andy Sparnon. I checked this one out mostly because of the concept. It sounded like it had the potential for some tense, claustrophobic thrills and emotional stakes. Unfortunately, this one left me pretty disappointed. And trust me, I don't enjoy tearing down a shoestring indie effort, especially a debut, but there are just too many issues here to ignore. Before we dive in, if you like honest horror reviews like this, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a ton. And if you want to support the channel directly, I've got a Patreon. You can chip in just $1 a month to help keep things going, or jump in at the $5 tier if you want to request a movie for me to review. All the links are below. The Matriarch follows a 13-year-old girl who kills her mother's abusive, drug-addicted boyfriend in self-defense. Rather than protecting her, the girl's unstable mother turns on her, descending into a spiral of violence and paranoia. Isolated inside their home and cut off from outside help, the girl must survive not just the guilt of what she's done, but the terrifying reality of what her mother is becoming. Let's get the positives out of the way because it's a short list. The one thing I genuinely enjoyed was the song that plays during the credits. It's a high-energy metal track by a band called Totalbuzzkill, and it kind of rips. I'd never heard of them before, but I'm a metal fan, and this track is catchy enough that I immediately looked them up after the movie. So shout out to them. And hey, if this movie helped get a good band some exposure, well, that's something. Now, buckle up, because there's a lot to unpack here. Let's start with the writing. This script is packed with frustrating logic gaps. The young girl, the character we're supposed to be rooting for, has multiple clear chances to escape, but instead chooses to hide, over and over again. Her mom is either distracted or literally outside the house, but the girl just crouches behind furniture like it's a game of hide and seek. Then you've got the classic trope of completely useless police officers. They get called to the scene, treat it like it's nothing serious, and then split up for no reason other than to get picked off. You've seen it 100 times and it plays out exactly how you think it will. Honestly, the writing feels so formulaic and stilted, I wouldn't be shocked if it was AI generated. It's also painfully predictable. There's not a single moment in this movie that caught me off guard. It plays out like a low-rent mid-2000s thriller, the kind you'd see on cable at 2 a.m. and forget by morning. Every beat, every reveal, every death, you can see it coming a mile away. Then there's the acting. Most of the performances range from flat to outright bad. The mother is meant to be this terrifying, unhinged force, but I never even felt a hint of menace from her. The little girl's performance is similarly unconvincing. I didn't buy her fear, I didn't feel her desperation, and that makes it hard to get emotionally invested. Ironically, the most competent performance comes from the mom's boyfriend. He's only in it for like 10 minutes, and even then, he's just fine. Well, what about the violence? Well, don't expect much payoff there either. Most of the violent moments happen off screen, and when we do see aftermaths, the effects look cheap and rushed. I get that it's a low budget project, but if you're going for psychological horror and can't show the goods, you've got to lean into atmosphere and tension. And unfortunately, it's hard to build tension when your movie is so poorly lit. About 80% of this film takes place in the dark, and I don't mean moody low light, I mean straight up I can't tell what I'm looking at dark. It's murky, it's ugly, and it actively hurts the viewing experience. A movie can be dark in tone without being literally unwatchable. Honestly, this feels like a case where the filmmakers bit off more than they could chew. The concept had potential, but they rushed into production with a half-baked script and didn't have the budget or resources to execute on the tone they were aiming for. If they'd taken more time with rewrites and tightened up the logic, even with the same budget, budget, this could have been a much stronger film. As it stands, it's just a frustrating, dimly lit mess. That said, thanks for that new band, Totalbuzzkill. I'm giving The Matriarch a 1 out of 5. This one's a miss, but I hope director Jayden Creighton takes the lessons learned here and brings something sharper to the table next time. Everyone's got to start somewhere. If you've seen The Matriarch, let me know if it hit differently for you, or if you were just as frustrated as I was. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to support what I do, check out the Patreon. $1 a month helps keep the channel going, and $5 lets you request a movie for me to review in a future video. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.